Hey guys, long time between videos. I wasn't gonna make a video tonight. I hadn't planned on making any videos for a while. As you can see, I'm displaying some Dragon Ball Z and Super figures, and there's a reason for that. So, if you guys want to hear about what's been going on with me, you're gonna get some Dragon Ball porn. I don't really feel like coming on camera. I don't look too great. I've been in the hospital for about a week and a half, and I guess I'm gonna just explain what's been going on with me. Like I said, I wasn't gonna make this video at all, but one of my employees at my job requested to my wife that I make a video, and I'm gonna give him a shout out in just a second because he does subscribe to my channel. He does watch my stuff. So, Orion, this is for you. You guys don't know who Orion is, but he's one of my employees at my store. I'm not going to go into where I work, what company it is, but he's one of the best to do anything you ask him to do. Great kid. I mean, just great guy. Really young, got his whole life ahead of him. And he apparently enjoys my content, so Orion, this is kind of a shout out video to you and also to any of my subscribers that are wondering what's been going on with me. And Orion, if you want to share this video with the rest of the store, you're more than welcome to, just so they can see what's and hear what's been going on with me. So, long story short, I'm gonna try to keep this quick, guys. I don't feel good. I'm very weak. I'm hooked up to a machine right now. It's called a wound vac, and here's the cable reaching into my area, and you can see the fluid draining out of me. So anyway, long story short, as much as I can get it to be short, is I had some kind of lesion or cyst or something on the inside of my thigh down here. I'm not going to go into camera mode and show you guys everything, but I try to pop it, just not thinking anything about it, and I felt it burst, so I felt everything. I thought it was okay. The only problem was it didn't burst outside the skin. There was no head to drain out, so it popped under the skin, which released a massive fluid that built up in my groin area. And I thought it was going to go away. It was draining really, pretty bad. I was bleeding a lot, and I'm stubborn, so I don't go to doctors very much. And so I ended up missing about a week of work. I was being sent home almost every day, doing what I can, a couple hours here, and then my boss would see me like, Seth, you just can't stay. You got to go home. You look terrible. So at the end of that, I thought I was getting better, but I wasn't. And I was basically told, well, I can't have any more health and wellness days, going forward. I had to see a doctor and get a doctor's note and have that on my record. So I went down to the, not the ER, but the little office that you go to before that, and dropped my drawers, showed him the wound. And the best way I can describe the wound is, let's use poor old Vegito here as an example. So my wound is right around here on his crotch, and the fluid came from here, it shot up, came across here, and with so much pressure on my groin area here, like I said, we're just using this figure as an example, that it swelled up so much that it split the skin. The skin split like a baked potato or a hot dog bun, however you want to imagine it. And there was so much fluid that was trying to escape. I got an infection, and once the skin split open, it was black all in here. So I knew I was fucked up. I knew I had to go to the doctor. I didn't know I was going to be in surgery. I damn sure didn't know it was going to be 3 surgeries to get me back right. And I damn sure didn't imagine being hooked up to these devices. Also finding out that I'm diabetic. Also finding out that I have higher than normal blood pressure, which I already kind of knew that, but yeah. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. I went to the doctor that day. They said, you need to go to the ER stat. You need to be hospitalized or you're going to die. Those are his exact words. He didn't say how long I had. He didn't give me anything like that. He's just like, he took off his gloves. He said, he bandaged me back up because I was still bleeding and draining. He's like, we're going to get you in an ambulance and we're going to get you to the ER in Macon. I was in Warner Robins at the time in Georgia. So get to the ER. Surgeon takes one look at me. He's like, you got to have surgery tonight. And I figured it'd be at least a day or so for them to do whatever they do. So I had the first surgery, and basically what they did is they took that wound that I told you guys about in the beginning. They scraped out all the dead flesh because I had no feeling in it. It was like there was just no feeling, but it was still draining blood. I was bleeding everywhere. And they did what's called what's it called? Debridement is what it's called. And they just removed like all the dead tissue and everything, but it also let the big gaping hot dog bun open style wound across me here. So they packed me full of foam, and I had this device in this bag right here that's hooked up to me. And you guys can see my arms. I'm all bruised up from all the shots and drugs they were giving me. I mean, I was on cloud nine. I was gone in the hospital for about 8 or 9 days, but I don't remember much about it because I was on morphine. I was on everything they could possibly give me, plus antibiotics, plus insulin. My blood sugar is actually doing good, so that's a good thing. So hopefully I won't have to be on it for the rest of my life. So that's coming down. And it could have just been because of the infection, but they're still treating me as I'm diabetic. I had to have 3 surgeries. Basically, they were the same thing, just clearing out all the poor Vegito in his crotch, clearing out all the dead tissue, making sure there was no infection left. So the wound goes from right here all the way around here to my side. And like I said, the suction thing is draining out all the fluids, so I'm not just leaking all over the floor, because I mean that's what I would be doing right now if I didn't have this thing hooked up to me. It constantly pumps out, sucks out garbage of me. So that's pretty much it, guys. I was released from the hospital. It was actually yesterday, but it's still not midnight, so it was yesterday. Or was it yesterday? It was Friday. I don't know. Today's Monday morning. I don't know. It was Friday afternoons when I got released. It might have been, was it Saturday, Friday? I don't know. Shit, it was Friday. Still a little loopy. I had to change my diet. I have to give myself insulin now. Right now my blood sugar is about 130, which is pretty good considering when I went into the ER I was over 400. So very, very life-threatening, very serious. And it's one of those things like you see in a movie or a TV show like, I don't know, like Grey's Anatomy or what's that show called with the guy with the cane? I can't remember his name. Anyway, you see it on TV. You don't ever think it's going to happen to you, but it happened to me. All because I tried to pop something and it just turned into a crazy infection. And then I also have some draining spots where my skin broke open in other places. One is right here in my scrotum, right here. Yeah, so they're having to pack that with like string so they can pull it out and change it. And the whole wound's about 5 centimeters deep on both of the drain hole and then up here in my area here. They can't suture it because it's wide, and basically they're using foam to let my body heal up. And I'm probably going to have some very, very bad scars down there, but it is what it is. I could have died. It would have left my family, my wife, and my child, and my parents, and everybody alone. Plus, me not being here would kind of suck. All right, so me being the big kid I am, of course, the Dragon Ball stuff. I first thing I wanted was something to make me feel better, you know. So when I got out, I went to Walmart with my wife. I rode around in a motorized cart, picked up a few of these, just to add some anime decor to the apartment because I love Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball Z, Super, all of those different variations of the show. But I only had one figure, and that's Vegeta in the back right here. So I figured I'd use this time to get a couple more just to add to the collection, make myself feel a little better, have something to look forward to, fiddle with. And then, of course, I got to find somewhere to display them in the apartment. But my wife went into my store to get my meds and she ran into Orion. He, said get some rest, but he would like to see a video. Here I'm doing, here what's going on. So that's pretty much it. I'm home. I'm okay. Not on any kind of paid meds right now, except for just Tylenol and Motrin and stuff like that. So I didn't get too many opiates in my system. The most painful thing I went through, because of course I was knocked out for the surgery all 3 times, was when they had to change the dressing. Because, like I said, I have foam packed into the wound right here, and you know what happens when your skin starts healing. It's going to stick and it's going to adhere to whatever object is in that wound. So they had to pull it out with my skin, that open wound stuck to it. And it takes a lot for me to scream in pain, and I had no problem saying I was screaming like a baby girl in that hospital. They came out here and changed it again today. It wasn't quite as bad. They used a different foam, plus I'm healing. I'm in the itching like hell stage of healing down there. I still got a long ways to go before and I'm obviously having trouble walking, so I have to use a cane right now. It's kind of hard getting up and down. I'm weak because being in the hospital, not moving hardly at all, living on hospital food, plus all the changes to my diet and everything have kind of just made me weak as a kitten. But anyway, I'll go through the figures I got real quick. I got Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's an older one. I got Gogeta right here from the Dragon Ball Broly movie. It came out about 4 or 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago now. Got both of these at GameStop. That's Gogeta right there, and then of course that's Broly. Broly was the reason I got into Dragon Ball Z back when I was 30. I never watched the show when I was a kid, but when I saw that monster like on one of the covers, I thought he looked so badass. I had to like watch it, and then that's when I got into it. And then after I got into the show, Vegeta became my favorite character, so that's why I got multiple versions of him. But I still love Broly. I still like Goku. We have Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, and then of course we got Ultra Instinct. Goku, it's already into Super. I got a couple more over there, but I'm not going to walk over there and grab them off my counter. I did get Super Saiyan God Goku. He's kind of short, but he has he has the red hair. I got one more Vegeta where he's in his final flash pose, and there's like this little plastic fireball it came with, and anyway, it's pretty cool. And I got a Dragon Ball blanket because I'm gonna need it to stay warm and everything. I'm not gonna go open it up too much, but there's Piccolo, and then you got Lord Beerus up there. It's a little $10 throw I got from Walmart today. But that's what's been going on with me, guys. So don't expect anything like cutting or swords or blades or anything like that for me for quite a while. Don't really expect any more videos from me for quite a while because I'm healing up. I'm still in a lot of pain, but when my friends and subscribers requested an update on me and just how I was doing, and I figured I'd tell you guys at the same time. So I noticed I got a few more subs since the last time I checked in with you guys. Those subs are appreciated. Ryan, when you watch this, I hope you're having a great day, sir. I do miss being at work with you guys and my entire team. I do miss it. I'm not trying to be out of work. I don't like being out of work. I'm going crazy around the house. But it's good to spend more time with my daughter and my wife. Next video I may come on camera just to show you guys how I'm doing, how I'm looking. But I've lost probably about 20 pounds. I've had rings that would not fit my hand, and now they're fitting. Haven't really had a chance to scrub my hands really good because I'm still sore. So that's why I still got some of the medical tape on there, and it's a pain to get off. I've mainly just been resting and trying to get used to this new lifestyle I'm gonna have to get used to. As far as diet and all that kind of stuff goes. But so that's about 16 minutes of me running my mouth, updating you guys. If you guys have made it this far, I appreciate you guys, every single one of you. I know Eric and Space Ghost have been doing some awesome cutting. I'm gonna get caught up on that, watching those, probably in the next few days. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm out of the woods. I'm still gonna get visits every couple of days to get my wound looked at and addressed and everything. But the infection's gone. Surgeries went well. Total success. Just, you know, got to get healed up and get back to the way I was. And that's pretty much it, guys. You guys have a great one. Peace and say my name. If you got any questions or comments, leave them. I'll answer them as soon as I can. And you guys have a safe and happy holiday season. That's pretty much all I got for Freestyle Swordsman checking in. And I'm sorry if I kind of fumbled over some words. I'm still just healing up and getting back to the way I need to be. So hope you guys enjoy looking at some Dragon Ball figures. If not, hey, that's not your thing. Oh well. And we will see you in the next video. Don't know when, don't know where, but you guys know unless I'm dead, there's gonna be a video every now and then. All right, guys, you have a great one. Peace. We'll see you next time.